Rabindranath. Author is Rabindranath Tagore. So the first slide we see he's the person who wrote the poem Rabindranath Tagore. Date of birth May 7, 1861 and death 7 August 1941. So all of you can see your screen. There is a well written, well good quotation. So everything comes to us that belong to us if we create the capacity to receive it. What this quotation means? It's a very deep meaning. Everything that come to us is belong to us. Why he is telling that it's belong to us only? See, if you're getting knowledge because that's belong to you. It's depend on you. It's depend on your capacity, how you're taking it, how you're receiving that knowledge, and how you're using this knowledge in your life. Means capacity to receive, whether you are capable to receive that knowledge or not, whether you're capable to handle everything or not. If you're capable, that's why the things is coming to you. If you're not capable, the things won't come to you. So this famous quotation as written by Rabindranath Tagore. And
excuse me, teacher.
Yes,
all students, please on your camera. Yes, Shalini, 10th B, on your camera.
And please rename yourself by 10th slant ABC session, your roll number and your name. Okay, so we are moving to our next slide. I'm telling you something about who is Rabindranath Tagore and what he did. So in first slide, I've told you the birth and the death year. So the poem, the Mind is Without Fear, the poem is taken from the book Gitanjali. That book has written by Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore have awarded a very noble prize. He has awarded a very noble prize. He has writing a literature. He has a literature. He wrote poems in a Bengali, and again he converted his poem to English. He know Bengali, he know English. Tagore has given contribution to many works. He is an educationist, social worker, economics for freedom. So the poem is written when Indians are fighting for freedom, when the people are fighting for freedom with the Britishers, when they want freedom. That poem is written in that period.
Some students are not on their mic, on their video, teacher. Camera on नहीं है बहुत सारे student का. Please instruct them.
Please on your camera so that we can get to know whether you have wear your uniform or not. Please on your camera so that we can know whether you are wearing your uniform or not. So Rabindranath Tagore has wrote many books. So these are the books. He has written many books, like he write a play.
Teacher, excuse me, teacher. Take 10 से कौन सा join हुआ है देखो जरा. Take 10. Who is there? Rename yourself. Take 10.
Ma'am, please see it. I'm continuing my lecture.
Teachers talk in a chat box.
Okay.
Okay, so Rabindranath Tagore has wrote many plays, many prose, many poems. All this has written in Bengali language, and afterward he only convert his literature, play, everything in English language. The poem we are going to read today, that poem has already written in Bengali, and afterward he converted into a English. So I'm asking anyone so that, okay, Aditya, 10th A, can you read this poem loudly? Unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you read this poem loudly?
Where the mind is without fear.
Okay. Read whole poem. Read whole poem.
Where the mind is without fear and head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depths of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever wending thought and action into the heaven of freedom. My father, let my country awake.
Okay, so well done. You read very well. Very good. So all of you see poem on your screen. I'm giving a 2 minutes time. All of you read this poem. Aditya has already read the poem for whole class. I'm giving 2 minutes time to everyone. Please read this poem, and afterwards I'm going to explain. Yes, the poem is written before independence. What I explained, the poem has the Rabindranath Tagore, that poem. If you have any questions, please write in a chat box. Okay, so it's a common question for everyone. If you have any question, please write in a chat box so I can answer one by one. Yes, the poem has written before independence. It's a time when we are fighting for freedom, when the Indians are fighting for freedom from the Britishers. So the poem, the Rabindranath Tagore, the poem has written by Rabindranath Tagore. It's about his feeling, what the poet has feel about the people. Okay, so that he is giving his point of view, how he feel. He feeling very sad, that's why he wrote this poem. Okay, he is giving what he feel, he just wrote, and he just write the word and he give the poem. Okay, so the main theme of the poem is the four things. First thing, unity. You see, prayer, we are praying to the God. And the second thing is unity. Third thing, perfection. And last one is education. So the poem is based on these four themes. The main theme of the poem is unity, perfection, education, and next one is prayer. So the poet is feeling very sorry for everyone. He wants that country should be united. The country should be united where the people are living together. There is no barriers between the society. There is no barrier between the upper class and the lower class. People should live unity. People should help each other without any barrier. Barriers means wall, separation. Okay, without any discrimination, people should help each other. Next one is perfection. People should perfect their skill. Means if the person, if in your class someone is good in art, someone is good in drawing, he knows the basic thing. So while doing practice and practice and practice, he get the perfection. So he's talking about the perfection. How we are getting perfection? While doing practicing again and again, again and again. If someone is good in dance form, he or she knows the basic things. He want to make his career in dance, so he or she daily do the practice. Daily they learn the form of the dance. One thing they learn by learning dance form again and again and again, so they will get the perfection in a dance form. Education, why he's telling the people is everyone should get the education, the basic things. If they know how to read, how to write, how to learn, how to speak, so people get earn, they can earn, they get the knowledge and they can behave well. So that's why he is telling the children should get their education. Education is not about only giving the bookish knowledge, it's not about only the bookish knowledge. People should train in a different skill. People should know the different skill, different type of education he is telling. And prayer, he is praying to the God. God, please let the country awake, let the people are sleeping now, people are sleeping now, let them awake, let them wake up, let them know what they want and what they have to do, let them wake up. People are sleeping, please God, wake up these people. So this much all of you understood? If yes, please write in a chat box. The theme you understand. The theme what I explain, if you understand, please write in a chat box. Everyone, please write in the chat box. Okay, so Shruti, please unmute yourself. 10th A, Shruti.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you explain me any one of these themes? What I can explain? Any one of the theme, whether it's unity, perfection, education, or pair. Any one of the things, please explain what you understood.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Shruti? Okay. Shreya? Shreya, 10th A. Okay. No, you can't type on a theme. You have to speak. If you want to speak, if you want to explain, please raise your hand. Don't write in a chat box. Okay. So we are moving to next slide. So what I explain right now, the main theme. Now we are seeing what poem, what writer is want to say. First point, where the people live without any sort of fear and with pure dignity. They should not be felt suppressed by any authority. The first point is telling the people should live in a with the dignity. See, every people, every person have some dignity. You can't suppress the people, or you can't insult the people in any form. There is a dignity. If although he is earning low, but you should respect that people. You should respect that people, whether he is low skilled person, whether he is earning 10 rupees or 10,000 or 1 lakh. You should give the respect equally to everyone. And next point, they should not be felt suppressed by anyone. You can't suppress anyone. You can't be authority. You don't have any authority to suppress anyone. Means I don't have any authority to suppress you, my student. See, I have, if I want to tell you something, I will tell. In a request form, you have to, if I'm giving you some project, if your mother, okay, let's take the example in your home. If your father is telling something to you, you are following that. He is not authorizing you. He is giving you just requesting form. He is telling you that you have to do. He is teaching you something. They don't have any authority. Like, I don't have any authority to tell you you have to do this only. No, if this is right, then only I will tell you. So I don't have any authority. No one has any authority to suppress anyone because of he has low earning or he has low skilled person. No one has the authority. And next point, the idea of democracy seem well to respective here. Means every person have a freedom. Every person have freedom to speak. That is fundamental right. Every person have freedom to speak is a fundamental right. Every person have right to give their own idea. Every person have right to put their own idea. If person is telling we have to follow this, he is giving some idea on one project, we should try this. In we are making a group project, 10 members are there, 10 people have different idea. One leader is there, but what we are doing, we are taking everyone's idea. Democracy where everyone have feel free, everyone have right to give their own idea. Next point, the education should be accessible to all, irrespective to their caste, creed, religion, and so on. What he is telling that there is a no discrimination between education, because what he is showing at that time there is a discrimination between education. Means everyone is not getting education. Only upper class people are getting education. So what he is telling that everyone have right to take their education, not discriminate between caste, religion, or creed or color. Okay, you have black color, so we are not giving you education. Only white people are allowed to take a education. You are lower caste, you don't have right. You are upper caste, you have right to take education. No, there is a no discrimination between education, because education is a one thing which everyone have right to take this education. Everyone have right to learn, because we are learning from natures also. Nature is teaching so many things. Nature is not discriminating between upper class and the lower caste, not discriminating between black and white, not discriminating on the basis of religion, on the basis of Hindu, Muslim, Christian. So why we are discriminating when nature are teaching so much things without any discrimination? So why we are discriminating? People should get education without any discrimination. Broadly, they should social layer that should not stop the people taking education. There is a no social layer. Why we they created a social layer? Upper class only Britishers, only Raja Maharaja's children are allowed to take a education. No, there is a no social layer. There is a no social layer in between education. Everyone have right. One education for all without discrimination. There should be one education which follow every state, whole country. One system, one education should be followed. Next, the people of the country should be live unity, not be bounded down by the social barrier like Christianity, religions, and religion. So people should live in a unity. People live in a one society. How we are living today? Like, if you see all of you, we are living in one society, in one area. So in your area, we have different kind of people. Like, neighborhood, we have in our neighbor, we have Muslims, Christian, Marathi, Hindu, Bengali. So all we are living together. If we want to take, if we are struggling something, if we want to take any help, so we are going out of the door and we are asking neighbors, like, can you help me? We are facing some problem. Please help me. So unity, people should live in a unite. There is a no barriers. There is a no wall between caste. There is a no barrier between religion or the social class. Upper class should live there. Social lower class should live in this area. There is no discrimination. There is no barrier. We don't create a barrier. Please stop this barrier. People must remain free from the superstition. Means you don't follow blindly anything. God is there, we know. Everyone believes that God is existing. Everyone believes that God is living with us. Yes, but don't blindly follow that. You have to must try your achievement. Means if you're good in one skill, you have to be a perfect. You have to try to achieve your skill. If you are good in painting, follow your passion. Follow. Don't believe that okay, I'm good in painting, God will help me, I don't have to do anything. Okay, I'm good in study, God will help me. I don't want to study, God will help me. Don't do this. Don't blindly. You have to work hard. You have to work hard for your achievement. You have to make yourself perfect. Don't be superstition. Don't blindly trust, okay, God will help me. I don't have to do anything. God is saying, I may do. God will help me. Don't. You have to try. You have to try to achieve your perfection. You have to perfect your skill. Skill means you have good in something. Perfection, you have to do perfect in one skill. You're good in drawing, make perfection. Means your skill is drawing, you have to be perfect in drawing. How you become perfect? By improving your skill. At the end of the poem, if you see, at the end of the poem, moving to the poem, at the end of the poem, here you see the poet Rabindranath Tagore is praying to the Father. He is devoting God to as a father. Father God, please people go.
What's the poem?
Everyone, I'm requesting you, please write in a chat box. Don't unmute yourself. Don't unmute yourself. Write in a chat box. Okay. One person is asking me, what is Christianity? Christianity means Christian people who is going in a church, who's praying. Christian, Jesus Christ. Christianity. So at the end of the poem, the poet is requesting to the God as a father. He is devoting God as a father, that please God, let the people awake. Let them awake. Let them know what they want to do. Let them they be perfect in their skill. Let them they know what they have to achieve. They have to fight for their freedom. So he's very sad because what the condition is there, people are living okay. Okay, something is going on, they are accepting it. Okay, Britishers are ruling. Okay, what to do? We are facing it, we accepted it. Don't. He is very sad. Why people are accepting that thing? They have to fight for their motherland. They have to fight. They have to speak up. They have to know what they want. And one more line is there, narrow. If you see narrow domestic walls, means people are thinking only in one direction. People are thinking only in one direction. Don't be. There is a many way to think. There is a many way to find out the solution. Don't think only one solution. Don't fragment yourself. That wall is there. They are creating a wall. Barriers like social barriers. In the last slide, first point, the people of the country should live unity. Barriers means barrier. What they are telling, the people are thinking only in one direction. Only one direction. They are not thinking in a different direction. They are following, okay, this is the solution. Okay, I can't help it. People are telling we have to accept this. No, you have to follow. You have to find out the different way. Don't create a narrow. Don't think only in one direction. Think broadly. Narrow means thinking only in one direction. Limit yourself. Broadly means you're thinking in a different direction. So now we are moving to word meaning. So these are the meaning.
Excuse me, teacher. Simran has doubts. She want to ask you. Anita,
Yes,
teacher?
ma'am.
Teacher Anita?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Some students have doubts. They
Yes, ma'am.
want
I'm ready.
to ask you. Yes, students.
Okay, so narrow mindset means thinking only in one direction. Narrow means seeing only one path.
On your camera.
Yes, ma'am.
Seeing only in one path. They should. Okay. Narrow means I have to solve math problem. So these are the steps. I'm following these steps only, but on following these steps, I'm getting the wrong answer. How? I have to follow a different step. I have to find out the different step. Divergent means narrow means I'm following only one step. Means I'm following only one step. That's why I'm getting wrong answer. I have to think whether what is the problem? Why I'm getting the wrong answer? I should move in a different direction. There is not only in one way. See, if I'm cooking, if your mother is cooking something, if she is cooking rice, okay, water is more. What she is doing? She is doing something to cure this thing, no? She is doing something so she is balancing the water in the rice. She is not thinking only in one direction. Okay, oh sir, the water is more in the rice. Let it be. No, she is thinking in a different way. She is in a different way. Narrow way means she is following that thing. Okay, water is more, I can't do anything. But when she is finding the solution, when she is thinking in a different manner, means she is going in a different way. She is not following the narrow mindset, not narrow thing. Narrow means limit yourself, only limited extent. You don't want to think beyond the problem or beyond something. Okay, ma'am, I have doubt in fifth. Okay. Okay, fifth and sixth line, you have a doubt. So people of the country should live in a unity. Okay. Unity means we are taking joint family. Okay. I'm taking example of joint family. All of you are living in a joint family. Some of you, not everyone, some of you living in a joint family. How you're living? You're respecting everyone. You're listening everyone. You don't create a barrier. Barriers means wall. Barrier means wall. You don't create a barrier. You don't create a wall between your grandfather and you. No, you're listening. You're obeying. You're following what he's saying. You're going out with your grandfather. You're following. You're respecting your mother. You're respecting your father. Unity means you're living together, where people don't discriminate between among themselves. People don't discriminate on the Christianity. Okay, you're Christian, so we can't follow. You're Muslim, we can't talk you. No, we are not creating a barrier. You should break that barrier. How in a joint family people are living? People are living okay. We respect everyone. So in society, you have to respect everyone. Don't create barrier between Hindu, Muslim, Christianity. Christianity means people are going in a church, praying to the God. Hindu, Hindu going to the temple. Muslim going to Hajj. And third one, people must remain free from superstition. See, superstition means you're blindly following something. You're not using your brain. If I'm telling you, okay, you have to follow whether it is wrong or no. Don't follow me blindly. You're blindly following. If I'm telling you something, it is wrong also, you're following that thing. Okay, everyone is follow, we should also follow. Don't do that. Don't superstition, be superstition. Use your head, use your thinking. See, understand what's the situation, whether it is right or not. Don't follow blindly. Must try to achieve perfection in their skill set. Means what? Perfection, achieve your achievement was achieving something. Okay, you are studying a 10th standard. Everyone is enrolled in 10th standard. You are promoted to 10th standard. Okay, your goal is to, your achievement, your goal, you have to get first division, second division. You have to top in your class. That is your goal. If you get your goal, if you achieve, if you get first division or first rank, means you achieve that thing. Means you achieve that thing. Means how you achieve a first division or first rank in your class? Perfect your skill. Means you're working hard day by day. What teacher is teaching in your class? Every subject teacher, what teaching in your class? Going back to home, you're revising that thing, and you're taking a test yourself, and you're seeing whether you know everything or not. If you don't know, if you get a mistake, if you find out the mistake, again you try it. Again you say it, where I'm lacking behind. What are my mistakes? I have to solve. I have to resolve my mistake. I won't do it again. Means you're making yourself perfect. Why you're making yourself perfect in that skill? Why you're revising what teacher is teaching you daily? Why you're revising daily basis? Why going back home and you're revising what teacher taught you? Because you have to achieve, you want to achieve the first division or first grade in your class. Means achievement, perfection in their skill set. Okay, this much is clear. Please write in a chat box. Please write in a chat box if explanation is clear, what poet is telling. So now we are moving to word meaning.
Excuse me, teacher. Tanvi 10C. I was message you. Beta, properly on your camera. Tanvi 10C. Sorry for disturbing, teacher.
Yes, I got that. Yes, I'm explaining. All this means I'm explaining you in a word meaning. Don't worry. Okay. So what's the meaning? I'm telling you the meaning. Can anyone read this first word?
Striving.
One, please raise your hand if you want to. Please raise your hand. Okay, Ravita, 10C. Unmute yourself.
Hello, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good
Please,
morning, ma'am.
yes. Read first word.
Strive or striving.
Yes. Read.
Make great efforts to each or obtain something.
Achieve or to
Yes.
obtain something means what he is telling that if you want to achieve something you have to make an effort, means you have to work hard for achieving something. If you want to be perfect, if you want to get good marks in your 10th standard, you have to work hard, you have to make efforts. How you're making efforts? By learning daily basis, by practicing daily basis. Akash, 10th A, please unmute yourself. Sneha, 10th C, please unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Please read second word.
Fragment, a small part broken off or separated from something.
So means the poet is telling, meaning how we are dividing, means the country should be unity. Don't divide the country, don't divide the India in a different state. Although we have different state, but we are living together. Okay, if don't go broader, take your outside, like in your floor, many people are living, you are helping, you are taking help from them. So means don't break yourself, don't break it. If you are in joint family, the joint family live unite. Joint family doesn't grow. Why? Means grandfather living in a different place, father mother is living different place, and children is living in a hostel. No, all they are living together. So fragment means small part broken out or they separate from something. Like continent, if you see in geography, all of you have read about, like we have different continent. But if you see the map, the continent are joined with each and other. How they get separated? Because of the iceberg, because of the movement of plates. Because of the movements of plates, the continents are divided from each other. Varsha Tiwari, 10th B, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, teacher.
Read third one.
Narrow, limited in extent, amount, or scope.
Yes, so narrow means don't limit yourself. Narrow means limited thing. If in math problem, 2 plus 2 is getting 5. 2 plus 2 is getting 5, but 2 plus 2 is 4. So don't limit yourself. You have to find the solution. Why I'm getting 5? What's the problem? Kriti, 10th A. Okay. Bhumi, 10th C, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Narrow domestic walls, division on the basis of religion, caste, class, and color in societies and between countries of the world.
Good, very good. Thank you. You can mute yourself. So, what is the meaning is telling? Don't divide means domestic wall. All of you, many of you, what is narrow domestic wall? So, So division on the basis of religion. Okay, you're Hindu, you have to live there. You are Muslim, you have to live there. Narrow domestic wall. They have created the wall, barriers. Barriers means wall. Wall is another name of barriers that we are creating. We are stopping that people. Don't come here. Aditya Tente, unmute yourself.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, next.
Dead habit, na?
Yes.
Yes. Old traditional ritual and custom that are harmful.
Yes, very good. You can mute yourself. Means what? Dead habit. One of you asked me the meaning. Now, what is the dead habit? Means the tradition, old tradition, rituals that are harmful. If you know Sati Pratha, that is old tradition and old custom that followed by Hindu, not Hindu, everyone, means many of this tradition are followed. So that is very harmful. If the person is died, the wife should also sit in the fire and she should also die. But if the wife is dead, male are not going and sitting in the fire. No. Why there is a discrimination? These are very harmful rituals. We should stop that ritual. We should not follow that ritual because that is very harmful for the society. That they are giving very wrong message to the society. Biasness, gender difference. Okay, girls have to follow everything. No, why should girls all follow everything? Even boys have to follow. Male have to follow their ritual. So don't follow that ritual that is harmful for our society customs. Anjali, 10th B. Please unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Read last.
Patriotism, feeling of attachment and commitment to a country and nation.
Yes, patriotism means that you are devoting your love toward your country or your nation. Means on a small scale, we can understand like if you very good in maths, you love maths. So your attachment to maths, you are giving 100% to math subject. You just love, you have attachment, you have feeling, you have love. So that's why you're following maths in your future. So meanings are clear. Please write in a chat box if meanings are clear to everyone. If screen is not visible from my side, screen is visible. Please make thumbs up if screen is visible to everyone. Give thumbs up. Everyone, if my screen is visible to everyone. See, everyone is telling me that screen is visible to everyone. So please refresh yourself and see your screen. What is the problem? Because everyone is telling my screen is visible to everyone. Okay, so now we are moving to the question and answer part. You have to match the following. Please see that and write in the chat box. For answer 1, answer 2, and answer 3. Afterward, I'm going to tell you, I'm giving you 1 minute time. Afterward, I'm going to tell you what is the key point so that you can find out the answer. Please write in the chat box your answers. Yes, all you have to write. Yes, all you have to write. Okay, so I got many answers. So humanism, how you see humanism is E. For answer, humanism is E. Why? They are talking about outlook towards the human rather than dividing or suppress nature. Means they are talking about the humans. The key point here is human. Second, patriotism means state. D means the state. Yes, the quality being patrolled. See why the, see the word. If you see the word,